it play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers, and welcome to another episode of the Open Vault. It is me, Cullen, and this is the behind-the-scenes style show where I walk around and show you guys what is up in MiniWarGaming on a daily basis. Now, of course, we are still moving into the new building. Most of the stuff is done, but there have been a couple final touches and things that I'll kind of go around and show you, and there'll definitely be more things to come. So as things come out, I'm sure I will be able to show you guys, and we'll update you with all the new stuff that is in the HABs. So let's think about what's up today. So yesterday and today, yesterday Luka helped me. Today I'm pretty much on my own a little bit with help from Josh. We helped insulate the ceilings more for the soundproofing. So here we are. We are in the Caradron Overload studio, which again will be the streaming room. For those who don't know about this, we got a streaming computer set up in this specific studio, the Arcanaut studio, for our first RPG show, in the new building. So I am still in the works in getting the camera put up. I am in talks with the people who create the track and seeing what other great products they have to help me. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out by Tuesday, because it's starting next Tuesday. So I better get on that, and it's already Wednesday. But I think they're supposed to have something out to me, and I will hopefully get all that solved. And today is Dave's Shrine of Chaos on Wednesday at 1 p.m. So right now, it's the day after when these videos get posted, so that will have ended. But around the time, or on Thursdays, we do have the Sit and Talk, which happens at 2 p.m. From 2 till 3-ish. And you can pop in and ask anybody questions, and this week will be Matthew. So if you're watching this video before 2 p.m. on Thursday, you have a chance to hop in. I guess even if you're watching it after 2 p.m., between 2 and 3, you have the chance to pop onto twitch.tv/MiniWarGaming and check out our live show, and maybe ask Matthew some new questions about the, new office and what he likes about it and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, that's me. I've been able to clean up some stuff and get to all the little things, as well as help people get what they need. We are still missing some shelf labeling like those guys there. But in the coming weeks, I plan on getting to that, in some of my free time. Oh, hi, Luka. What's going on over here?
I am setting up with Steve for a game.
What game are you playing?
We are doing Watchers in Death.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you walk, and I'm going to talk to you back in the studio.
Okay.
Because I'm not just going to follow you. And we're going to go talk to Steve then. So, right here, in the works, I have soundproofing. So we've got some pieces I'm cutting. Got a mask because we've got, there's no aerosol spray glue in here, actually. I think I ran out right before lunch, so some was grabbed. So we're using some aerosol spray and, just putting up things. And so, those ones will go up like that there. And it's definitely been helping a lot. So I hope you guys notice the sound quality difference, because we can hear it in here, and I see you. I see you. There's a big crack in these doors.
So you walk right past it. Hello everyone.
What up, Steve?
Oh, it's hot in here.
It's hot. It's not even that hot in here.
Supposed to get the heat on in here.
You guys are setting up a really nice table, though.
Yes, pretty good. Oh, penumbral forge finale.
Penumbral forge. So you guys are filming it now. I don't think it'll go out for a couple weeks, or is this one week to week?
I think this is this week.
This is this week?
I think this is this week.
Oh, wow.
Because of the move, we were so far behind. We're playing this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys are just in the Vatarack studio, not for any sort of theme, but because it's the only one available.
This one was available.
Yep.
So we'll use it.
Yep. Obviously, we'll try to theme our games to the rooms, but
we only have 2 AOS themed ones.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Well, Chaos too, I guess. Chaos is universal. We have 2 AOS themed ones, and Colin's monopolizing one of them. That's his second office.
Matthew told me I could.
Colin gets 2 offices. Kidding. That's actually gonna be really cool though. Which starts? We don't know that starts yet.
Tuesday.
We start Tuesday?
Yeah, I think so. It's Tuesday. Is Tuesday the 14th?
Oh, I think so. That sounds about right.
Okay.
We're really close to.
Actually, I'm for sure that yes, Tuesday is the 14th.
Oh, I'm not painted. Are you painted?
I even got you to print out my person.
That's true.
Steve 3D prints all of our D&D models because he is the wonderful thing of a resin 3D printer.
I bought a resin 3D printer. It's fun.
And Hero Forge is an amazing website.
Oh, they keep making it better and better every week.
Oh man, it's to the point of like I want to reprint old miniatures I made because you can now pose the arms.
I gotta reprint Abraxas.
Abraxas. D&D references too. Only things that the 5 of us who play know.
It's true. It's true. A lot of us though.
So, you guys are getting ready for this.
Yeah.
You guys played the first one this morning.
Yep. This is the actual last episode, episode 12.
Just ready to finally hear the end of the story.
I'm ready to find out. I think I know how we're gonna end. I think I'm putting it together. Well, I think if you pay attention, you're putting it all together. But I think I know how this is gonna end.
Because now this was the first one of our campaigns that was fully written
By Miles Drake.
by Miles Drake.
I think
right?
they told me a curveball. Maybe I haven't put everything together proper. Maybe there's one more. Is there another twist
For what?
for the Forge?
For the Forge?
Is there one more hidden twist that's gonna happen in this game? Or do we? I think I pretty much know what's going on at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You won't tell me. I have to find out when you guys. I'll find out. I guess I'll find out today. You'll find out on Saturday. This is the Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Luka, you excited to finally be able to play the last mission? Get through it?
It's always nice to
Beat
finish
Steve,
anything.
hopefully?
Hey, I've won one. Well, I've won one of the games. Steve lost one of the campaigns.
Oh, he beat my corpses hard. He just pummeled them. Literally.
That was pummeled.
Being the classic GM and being happy if you win or the player wins.
Right. It was very. I guess that.
I almost got away. I got close.
That mission turned out to be a Luka needs a win
Crawled to the corner.
mission. It was like right away. Everyone's knocked down. Everyone died. You almost made it, but still died.
Yep, we're like one run away, but whatever.
Right. You kept getting tied up. It was a wave on wave on wave, and kind of started floundering. So now we're on the last mission, and it's always nice to finish anything.
True.
Actually see something through and to its finale, and then you gotta move on to something else, and that's always fun too.
Yes. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one.
Probably a 40K one, I would assume.
Probably.
I think so. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Again, the move has kind of thrown us all off for all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it happened right in the middle.
I'm sure somebody's made the decision already.
Let's hope.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, well, I will let you guys get to your game, and good luck to you all.
Well, thank you.
Don't die, or
me.
to Luka, kill them all.
Well, Luka can win if you want to. You just get bumped.
I could. If I really wanted to, I could just boom. And
Terror guys.
Blah.
But not allegiance.
What's the matter? You can't handle it. Get good.
There you go. The best GM strategy. Get good, players. Get good. All right, you guys have fun. Bye-bye.
Later.
And then we are going to come down here because we have 3 of our 4 studios in use. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Not too bad.
Open Vault, what's up?
Open Vault, what's up? Nothing. I was just bugging Vito for a moment, and now I'm getting back to work. I'm
All right.
just designing a logo for Vito.
Oh, for his dice?
Yes, for
Ooh.
dice. So Vito logo.
Okay, well, I will see you up in your office in a little bit,
Why?
and we'll talk about it more and see what you're up to in your office. I'm going to go bother Vito now.
Yeah. Don't pen back that way.
Carry on.
I'm going.
Vito, it's an open vault.
Hola.
Hello. And with a familiar face, Vito is today. We have Sam.
Oh, what's up?
The infamous Sam. What is up?
How's it going?
No, not too bad. How are you?
Good. Just trying to figure out where to summon stuff.
Ooh, the classic problem.
Yeah, what a problem.
I have the whole board and I don't know where to put them.
Yeah,
You hate
exactly.
to see it, folks.
You hate to see
You
it.
really do.
Yeah.
So Sam has come up with Alex this time. Typically you come up with a larger group,
Yeah,
but it's only 2 of you this time.
yeah, people working and all that stuff.
Lives, right?
Yeah, weird.
Who does that?
Yeah, so we're just having a game of AOS. Heathen Knights of Slanesh versus Flesh Eater Courts. And I think it's Sam, it's your first time playing against them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm really liking like the look of the table. It's got that very like mob meant like this little mob is attacking that little mob.
Like a
We each got a
camera
couple
over.
big things.
yeah, it's been pretty funny. We have a little fun little narrative that the Flesh Eater Courts are fighting over these Bretonian peasants.
Well, they see him as kinsmen, so they're trying to rescue him from these nasty women that are doing unspeakable things to them.
Unspeakable.
Ugh, we don't want to even.
They're not going to say what they're doing to them.
That is for your own imagination.
Oh.
But yeah, we're having a lot of fun. And yeah.
So I just heard from Chris that you're getting dice made, Vito.
Yes, the symbols for the dice are being made, or have been made. I just gotta take a look at them and see which ones are A-okay.
Oh, you have options?
I have options. I have 3 options. So I haven't seen them yet, but Vito dice are coming.
Fantastic.
Like winter.
So now, because for now you've just been using everybody's dice, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've used Dave's, but Dave hates when I use his dice. I don't know why. And I spike them actually pretty well. So right now I'm just using Josh's dice.
Ah, I see.
Instead of beards, they're goatees.
Ah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You just imagine them a little shorter.
A little shorter, but yeah, so I got my dice incoming, which is going to be awesome. They're probably going to be purple with white pips.
I feel like that is very Slaneshi of you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be, mostly covering Slanesh both in AOS 40k and probably 30k as well.
Oh,
The
okay.
demon books, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Demons of the Runestorm.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Sweet.
so look forward to that.
Awesome. Because, yeah, Sam, you brought your AOS and your 30k?
Yeah, I got my Night Lords, so we're filming tomorrow, Night Lords.
Sweet.
About who or what I'm playing yet, but I don't know, I'm fighting Steve, so probably Raven Guard or Iron Warriors.
Either way, I think it'll be a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll look forward to some this and future Sam videos, because Sam is always a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. And have we talked about? I guess that's been released about the new D&D.
Oh, of course it has.
Yeah, have you talked about your character?
No, I've not yet.
Okay.
Did you want to? I don't know how much we should say.
I know, I want to talk about my character too, but I also don't want to say anything.
Maybe we just say like what class you're playing and maybe your character's name.
Okay, so my character is a warlock.
Are we already?
A quasi warlock, and her name is Mrs. Doubtwater.
I wonder what that could mean.
Interesting. Man, that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, that's her name. And Colin, what are you?
So I am playing the Oath of Redemption Paladin, Garrett Flugelhorn. The father of, or the son, the grandson of the inventor of the flugelhorn, the great brass instrument that no one knows what it is,
Wonderful.
but has a
Cool, man.
Right?
Play flugelhorn.
exactly.
Who doesn't like a good flugel?
Don't flugel my horn.
I will not.
I will not.
Tim Allen all of a sudden.
All right, this has gone on too far. I will leave you guys to the laughter.
See you then.
Have a good day and have fun.
We do that all day long.
I don't know why I'm facing this way, because I need to go this way. Just the way I step out of these doors. The mech shop. Yes, someone is in here. Open vault. Hello, hello. We have Matthew and Alex. What are we playing?
Age of Sigmar.
More AOS. Okay.
Okay, gotta get it done. We filmed a lot of 40k last week. And
That's true.
and earlier this week, so
I feel like, yeah, the binge for the 40k has been...
that was last week.
So now
Happens
it's...
to be what our guests want to play, right? So
Yeah.
Alex here's been awesome. He's got a really nice looking Trogoth army. We're gonna
Ooh.
see a pairing. So we actually we're playing our second game right now. We won't tell you how the first game went.
That's
So
awesome.
That's his Trogoth army at 2,000 points. And then I'm doing Fire Slayers. So this is my second list. I'm doing the Grey-Feared Lodge, so it's all about heroes. So there's 7 heroes here. Not 7
Jeez.
leaders. Remember, 2 of them are not leaders. That's why I can bring that many.
Okay.
And so I'm trying that
Neat.
out. Right now I have to go through like picking 4 artifacts. Because Grey-Feared get 2 more artifacts. So I'm like,
I can barely pick like 1, if not 2, when you
well,
have it.
Fire Slayers have a lot to choose from. Like if you were to give this ability to like, I think the Glue Spike Gets could use it. There's certain armies where you're just like, I don't need a second. I really don't care.
Yeah, there's the one that I want and nothing else matters.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then I'm playing for the first time with the printable scenery stuff for the dwarves.
This stuff is fantastic looking.
This is all 3D printed. You can actually go on printablescenery.com and buy the digital files yourself for not too much, and then print them yourself, which doesn't cost a lot of money. It just takes a lot of time. But if you're willing to put the time into learning how to use a 3D printer, then you can get a lot of terrain for way cheaper than buying it anywhere else.
And those Hero Forge minis Steve and I were talking about earlier.
Yes, no, that's different.
It is a different type of 3D printer, but
Because this is the one where it's just gonna print it.
so this is not resin then.
No, well, it's your typical 3D print.
Okay. The
Everything,
filament
everything
based
I think
one.
everything's technically resin, right? Like anything.
I guess
It's not the UV resin where
Right.
it's like
Yeah. This stuff is typically not good for models.
right.
Okay.
Like unless your model's this big. But even then, you can see the
That there's still the detail lines, but
Yeah.
of course for terrain,
for terrain, that's fine.
you're able to kind of paint it up. Now, was this painted up by us?
No,
they?
No, I don't know who painted it, to be honest.
Okay.
When we went to Adepticon, Printable Scenery had a booth set up, and they had this stuff there. And last Adepticon and this Adepticon, they basically sent us home with everything that was in their booth.
Fantastic.
Because they're like, we don't want to show it again, and we have to now lug it all home, and so they give it to us. And then, of course, we do advertising and stuff for them.
Yeah, that seems like a very good deal then.
So I don't know who painted it. I think I don't know if they painted it or if they had somebody else paint it. So unfortunately, I don't have those details.
Oh, it all comes apart.
Yeah, so every level.
Sweet. Something like this could even work for like if you're playing an in-depth role-playing game or something
sure.
like that.
These come off too. I don't think this one does, but it's because it's ruined. And so this is the dwarf. We got some other stuff too, like some elven stuff, and this is all the dwarf stuff because it was just a display table. It's just like a little bit of each thing. So I want to get like a table
Right.
of this, and a table of the elven stuff, and the table of the barbarian stuff, and a table of the corn stuff. So it's pretty neat.
There are plenty of things though. That's awesome that how many options they offer.
And it's just gotten better. Like they've been around for years, but this stuff just keeps getting better and better and better. The detail gets so good, and 3D printers keep getting cheaper.
That too.
Yeah, so you can get one for just a few $100s that will be good enough for terrain, not models, but terrain.
But yeah, if you either have a big gaming store that you bring a lot of stuff to, or your own personal decent sized collection of stuff, maybe that's something you want to get. I don't know.
It'll pay for itself eventually.
Eventually.
Less money you spend on terrain, the more money you can spend on models.
Yes.
Right. See, I think the opposite. The less I spend on models, the more I can spend on terrain. Because I love the terrain more than the models.
Yeah, I guess that's
You put the best painted army on a table with crappy terrain and whatever. You put a nice table and mediocre miniatures, it actually can look really good.
true. Yeah, that's actually a very good philosophy, I guess. I never really thought of it that way.
That's it. Just regular Age of Sigmar games though. Some beat map bat reps.
Cool.
2,000 points. Shorgoth, Fire Slayers. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary.
Do you have any hints for maybe anything about the possible or the D&D campaign that's starting next week? Any hints?
Oh, I already posted about it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw the Facebook post, but
Yeah,
maybe something
yeah,
for the
we're
open
starting-
vault.
Here's a hint. We're starting our D&D live stream next week on Tuesday. The pregame show starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then the show itself starts at 12:30. But it is Heroes of Herrenberg Season 2, if that's what you're asking, like hints as to what it actually is.
Yeah, like Vito and I were just very much like, I don't know how much we're allowed to say or what.
I'll tell you exactly the premise of it. It's Heroes of Herrenberg Season 2. So it's continuing, I don't know if I'd say it's continuing the story of the old one, but it's at least continuing the setting. The only returning character is Jeremy, and with Brother Rin, all the other characters will be new. There's going to be 4 players. It's going to be Jeremy, and then Steve, Vito, and Cullen is going to get
Yay!
and Rob will man the tech stations that Colin can play.
I'm very excited.
Yes. I purchased a module for it, Lost Laboratory of Qualish. It was one actually made by Wizards of the Coast. It was a special one. It was made for a charity. So it doesn't have it's not quite as well known as the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have like the hardcover book or anything like that.
You can go on DM's Guild and buy it, and you can select the option to do softcover, and then they print it on demand.
Okay.
That's what I have. I have that one, and you can also buy it on D&D Beyond and all the other places you can get it digitally. So it'll be based off of that. I always make heavy modifications, but if you've played it or read the book, then you'll have a good idea of what's going to happen. So if you don't want spoilers, then stay away from reading The Lost Laboratory of Qualish. But I'm taking it and I'm fitting it into our setting. So as for the players, I know Steve's going to be playing a relative of his old halfling, Nibs Bumplikin, but one that's not nearly as cranky.
Or Stabby.
Or Stabby.
Maybe. Oh, I guess we don't know yet.
Jeremy's continuing to play Brother Rin, who's going through a crisis of faith because he got reincarnated last one.
I guess spoilers for last one, but...
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you haven't watched it by now, then I think we're past the spoiler-free thing. And then Vito is playing, I should say, Vito is playing Mrs. Doubtwater, who is a female warlock, and who's a maid for Steve's character. Steve's character is unaware of the fact that she's a warlock.
I love it.
All right, what happened there? I just heard a beep.
That was you.
Oh, that's me. Okay. And then you're playing a paladin who's going to be familiar with Brother Rin as well.
Correct.
And working with him. So there's your hints. There's your.
Okay, so that's everybody, and that'll be Tuesday. So if you want
And we'll
to,
post it on YouTube on the following Friday. And that is thanks to people who contributed during our 24-hour live stream.
that is actually very true, right?
The reason
That's
it's so free, because I was like, there's not enough people signing up for Twitch and stuff to help pay for these shows, and I really want to do the D&D show, but we needed to raise a certain amount of money, and so we did that during the 24-hour stream. And thanks to those people who did that, we will not only live stream it for free, but we'll post it up on YouTube for free. Otherwise, I would have done like 2 episodes, one in the vault, one for free, that kind of thing. So
okay. So it would have been more traditional to
you
our
have to be a vault
content.
member to see the full thing, but now you can a free viewer can watch the whole thing.
Okay.
So thank you to the contributors during our 24-hour live
Good
stream.
job,
for that.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to play. I am excited to be in a campaign
Don't screw
and not
it up.
just sit on a computer. Yeah, I guess there's that.
This is your one chance, man. You screw it up and you're back on the computer for every campaign.
Right?
Yeah, obviously you'll be back on the computer for some of the campaigns. We try to rotate fast. But yeah.
Yeah, I like the fact that we have so many people to pull from and so many people are interested that.
Like it would be cool if you got a critical role, which is like the same people. So you get to really know those people. They get to really know each other. But at the same time, everybody here wants to play. So, and eventually we'll do D&D stuff with guests coming in too. Like we do art, like Jeremy's a guest, but I mean like a more organized way of doing that. But for
Cool.
now, this is all we got.
Awesome.
I'll be able to play, Matt?
Yeah, in the future we'll be, the plan is to run D&D
You
events.
should bother Matt, ask Alex to be a part of it. That's how you get Alex to be a part of it. Also, Alex, you have to take time off work.
Yeah, I guess it would probably be more like an event for a week kind of thing. Where we,
Okay.
Where we just we do the whole campaign. And so it'll be shorter campaigns or whatever. Unless somebody's local. The local ones obviously to come in more regular basis. But not Cleveland. Not exactly local.
Let's move up here.
Right?
I'm great.
There you go.
Right? That's so easy.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Check a box. Change it from US to Canada. And
Yeah, why not, right?
Done.
One and done.
Yeah. Yeah, your money's worth a lot up here. It's like 1.38 exchange rate right now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
It
well.
also means buying the vault membership is as cheap as
Hey, there you go.
Americans because
It is in Canadian, right?
oh yeah, it's in Canadian.
Well,
All
there
the
you-
prices we say are in Canadian, so you divide it by like 1.4 almost.
So no
It's like
no complaints.
30% lower. It's like 30% lower than what it actually says for Americans.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, well I will leave you guys to your game.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay.
And then I think that is all the filmings that is happening today. Yeah, because we got 2 studios free. So this is where they played earlier today, Steve and Luka, which is, again, maybe I'll be able to show you the better coverage of the ceiling with the sound foam here. So I don't know if you guys watched last week's video, but if you do compare this week's sound foam to last week's, you will definitely see the difference. And again, I really hope you do hear the difference, because it was not the nicest work to be doing a bunch of spray adhesive, especially in these small rooms. Fortunately, Vito's mask is very helpful, and Creepy Steve behind the door. Oh hi.
Oh, hi.
We got brand new locker kind of units here in the kitchen as
Is that
well.
what they're for?
I believe. Now,
These are really big shelves. Plus, I think we can fit Sam inside of here.
oh, we should. But okay, so I am under the impression, nobody's told me this, but I'm gonna take a hypothetical and say that these are lockers for guests to put their stuff in
There's
when they
no
come.
lock, hooks, or shelves. I think this is for cereal. They're
Cereal?
in the kitchen.
It could be for cereal.
Cereal cabinet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different kinds. 8 different kinds. What kind do you recommend? Lucky Charms? All right, well, I'll take Frosted Flakes.
Okay, well we have room for 6 more, right?
Right?
I need a raisin bran.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one. It's yeah. And Rice Krispies.
And Rice Krispies,
Other than that, I don't care. Grape's pretty good, and so is that Reese's Piece peanut butter.
but no grape nuts.
No grape nuts.
They're the worst.
Special
Here.
K. Special K.
Special K. This is the restaurant menu for the new, well, because last time our guests ate at the local, or we order food from our local pub, and this is the new local pub that is even closer than the last one, actually. The last one was like 3-minute walk down the road, and now there's one that's even closer. It's like 2 minutes now. So not much different, but just a little. Here comes the store. I don't know if anything's actually changed since I last showed you guys this, but I'll pop in here, and again, I'll just pop in as often as I can during the weeks as they're doing construction, and hopefully you guys will see some gradual progress. And if we come to the offices, who I don't know if anyone's actually in right now. Oh, hello.
Cullen,
What is up?
how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been like,
In an open vault.
oh, that's true.
That's true. Yeah. It's
I
been
mean,
a while.
I see you because sometimes I see you on the computer
Do
while
you?
you're live streaming.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. Glad you finished that content sentence because that. Would you like to see something?
I would love to.
Okay, I have something to show you. I just finished a Shrine of Chaos.
It's
Falling in the bunker.
it was a crazy one, was it?
It was yes. I'll say it's a crazy one.
What is this stuff?
I have this box of 3D printed
Ooh,
Inquisition skulls / badges. And I need suggestions from you guys as to where these should go in the bunker. Okay, there's a lot. There's, I want to say 15-ish in there. Okay. Don't know where they should go yet. Should they go in the Imperial Officer Suite upstairs? What do you think, Colin? Where do you think they should go? Any idea? There's a bunch here. They can be painted up. They can be
I mean, definitely paint them, and yeah,
sized, maybe.
I would be interested to see what the Imperial Officer Suite looks like now, but maybe that would be very fitting.
I mean, it definitely would be. I mean, that's where it would
The
be.
question is, do we want to put them all in one place too?
There's also that. There's quite a few here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe we use some and we give some away.
Mm.
Could be that as well. So that's something that needs to happen because box in new Shrine of Chaos is bothering OCD. Therefore, something must be done.
It must go in one way or another.
Yes. And the other thing I'm doing, I was putting up these 4 pictures. Thank you, Shubies, for providing those pictures. And I'm also planning the immersive campaign experience. I was actually just talking to Josh about this.
The immersive campaign experience.
Immersive campaign experience, and so it's where there's very few players, and they come here to the bunker, and they participate in a campaign, and they are the only players in the campaign, and they are filmed every day that they're here, and it's for 5 days, and there is a GM, and it's a very intimate experience. So if you've heard of D&D in a castle, or if you've heard of these types of things,
Right.
it's kind of like combining that and Valhalla into its own thing, and then skinning it with whatever you happen to be interested in. In this case, the one that I'm planning is the Resident Evil campaign. And so once all the details are done, I'll post that, and I'll make it available, because there's only 4 spots available for it.
That's huge.
Everything is provided. Like
That's wild.
catering, the rooms, the filming, the experience. You represent one character on the battlefield, one of the STARS members in this case. And it's like a D&D where you have your character upgrades, you get experience. There's role-playing elements to it. It's a hybrid of a game type. We're using 40k rules in the 41st millennium on a frontier world, so it makes sense narrative-wise. Because it will be Resident Evil themed. So that is the first of many of those types to come. So that's what I'm planning right now.
Wow.
So
That seems like a cool project to be working on.
yeah,
With many different opportunities for expansion in the future and so many different things.
so many different
And
things,
it wasn't honestly until you said D&D in the castle that it really clicked.
right?
And then I was like, oh, I see.
Yeah, because it's the immersion, right? Mm-hmm. Right. It's in the studios. You're sleeping in the rooms, and I'm also thinking of doing this, okay? Because you're in the rooms, you're in the bunker suites, and it's themed. And who knows? You might get a letter of instructions underneath your door in the nighttime, so when you wake up, there's things that you need to do the next day in the campaign. And it just all adds to the experience. Wow. Because to me, if I was a player in this, I would love that.
Yeah, I have the biggest smile on my face right now because that is so cool.
Isn't it? Yeah. So leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. Ideas that you might have.
Dates at all, possibly, or anything? Even tentative ones, just so people, the month?
I want to say fall.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be safe, because once everything is settled and done, and also to give people time to save up, buy plane tickets, whatever it might be.
Arrange all of that, book the time off work, all of that stuff that would need to be done.
Yeah. So this is one of many different types of these things that we are planning right now. So
It'll be the first one too, so you get the honor of saying that you were in the first one.
the first of this type, yes.
Yes.
That is correct. That is right. So thank you, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna hang some chaos pictures now.
Fantastic. Have fun.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna pop over to Josh, who's sitting at his desk with a bunch of spray adhesive that I need to bring downstairs and
That's true.
adhere some foam to walls.
Bills and invoices and tons of fun paperwork.
Grenades?
Yep. Yeah, just in case.
Because 3D printers are fun.
I found this at the old place. This was in like some of the refuse that was around.
The
Melt a bomb.
Yeah.
the box of questionable stuff of garbage or no garbage?
I don't think it was in a box. I think it was just like on the floor. So
Oh,
it was
okay.
falling out of the box. So I just snatched that up.
Why not melt a bomb?
Pretty much. I mean, that's the basic idea behind it. Mm-hmm. So yes, how's the open vault going thus far?
Oh, it's good.
What have you shown the peoples?
The open vault is definitely longer than it used to be because there's much more buildings to cover.
Yeah, get a little bit better exercise.
Yeah. What do I show people? Everyone, the games. We showed people the new foam, which is just the most interesting thing that anyone could see.
I am surprised it worked as well as it did.
Yeah, I'm still at the point of wondering where or like how long necessarily the adhesive will last.
This
But
stuff is supposed to be pretty good, and I mean,
because it's one of those things that even if it holds for 2 years, like it's not that big of a pain to actually
to
do.
put it back up, like I don't think it'll be bad at all. I'm curious to see how long it will last. You're right. Mm-hmm. But with those studios being temperature controlled the way they are, I don't think it's going to be under a whole lot of.
That's
adverse
actually
temperatures and
true.
stuff.
Because that would be the biggest thing is if it got super hot in there.
Yeah. Well, like even if it was super hot or super cold, because I know like super glue, it, obviously like really cold, you throw it in the freezer, and that's what you use to take apart models that are super glue.
True.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure, but it works for now.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, the part that takes the longest is kind of cutting them all to size. So again, if we wait to put them back up and maybe find a stronger product, at least we'll have them cut to the proper size.
It's true, and the original plan, or well, the original thing that we did was the double-sided tape. That lasted approximately 2 hours,
Maybe.
because I think it started falling on Matt and Luka.
Yeah, Luka said he could literally hear it ripping off the ceiling. Like they just hear it, and then it would come falling down.
Hilarious. Yeah. This is my life now.
Josh's life of no filming and just sorting things out.
Doing administrative tasks. So yeah, I mean, we basically have the studio up and running for the most part the way it was previously, as far as people filming, getting content out. So the next step is I've been working away because I wanted to break these up. I didn't want to be doing a little bit of each different step at the same time because it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Let's finish one thing before we move on to the next.
Right, and I mean, typically the way it's working is, Dave's very excited. He's got a vision that he's trying to fulfill for what he wants for different areas. So usually he goes off and runs off and does a bunch of the work, and then I come in after and kind of tie up all the loose ends, and we keep moving on. Mm-hmm. And it's a system that works really, really well. So right now I'm working on getting the bunk rooms up and running as soon as possible.
Okay. Any timeline on that for anyone out there? Because I know that's one of our biggest questions is when are the rooms going to be available?
I have a rough idea in my mind, but not one that I'm sharing with anybody for the simple fact of I don't like, because as soon as I say a date and I go like, this is a super rough date that we're thinking, that's all that people have to go on, so that kind of becomes gospel, and that's when the date is.
Uh-huh. You don't want to make a false opening, right?
No. So I can tell you that where we're at with it right now is we are wrapping up all the loose ends when it comes to bedding.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a little bit of a hiccup with the beds that we originally had that didn't work.
Okay.
Which, not a big deal.
Things happen, especially with everything that's ordered online these days. Sometimes you just get the wrong. Sometimes something looks bigger or smaller.
There's a hiccup somewhere. There's the incorrect size. So now there's more beds coming in, and then we've got the mattresses ordered, and just kind of getting all the sheets and getting everything ready. So we're close, but I can't say 100% yet of exactly when. But it's coming along the way we want it to be coming along.
Okay. Progress is moving forward.
Yep. So it's not like we've stalled out or anything. And that's something I've recently jumped into and tried to, expedite certain things. And then I've also started a little bit of the preliminary work for getting events set up.
Okay.
So I've got some ideas of what I want to be running out of here in the short term. But again, until it's ready to go and it's, 95% confirmed, all the details, I won't say anything about dates.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, as soon as you say something, it suddenly becomes canon on the internet.
Right, and you know what? I think, I want people to have the best experience they can coming in here, and I don't want to get any expectations up.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been telling folks is, when they're emailing me, let me know what it is that you're looking for. I'll do my best to make sure that's what we can do for you. And, here's the worst case scenario, though, too.
Yeah, yep. Just making everyone be realistic with their expectations.
Managing expectations, because the last thing I want to do is make promises that we can't keep.
Yep.
'Cause that's no fun.
No, exactly. We've spent a lot of time and effort to try to make this place the way it is, and we do not want to disappoint.
Yep, no half measures. I want to go, all out for everything and make sure that we're happy with what we're delivering to folks that are coming in.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that's about all I got, I think.
Cool beans. I don't think I have any questions for you. Any ideas of, I guess the only one would be when the store would be opening or when Dan's supposed to be moving in?
Same kind of answers before. I got some rough guidelines in my mind, but there's always the chance for little things to go wrong here or there and hold things up. So
that one's not more for everyone. That's one more for us personally.
Yeah, I'm excited to get that open, and I'm excited to get them open because we're going to be able to start to build the community around here a little bit more for the locals.
Exactly.
Which is super important to me and something I'm looking forward to taking part in. But same thing, he's making good progress, and soon.
Awesome. Okay. So that's for all you asking questions. There's your answers.
Yes.
Anyway,
Answers.
If you see any other questions on other videos, timestamp them here.
Yeah. But I always tell people, if you want to get a hold of me, Josh at MiniWarGaming.com. Nowadays, I get a lot more emails than I used to.
Yep.
A lot. So my response time is a little bit slower, but again, it's something that's important that I get done. It's important to me that I reply back quickly, so...
Yeah.
If you want to ask questions, feel free.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's an open call for anyone who has any more questions.
Yep.
That I didn't ask for you, so.
You got it.
Alrighty, well, I will leave Josh to his emails, because I'm sure there's plenty.
Sure. More than a couple.
We're gonna go bother Rob, see what he's up to. Dun 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 dun. Rob. What's up? What are you working on? You got some chimneys?
Industrial stuff.
What is industrial stuff for?
For industrial things.
I guess I set myself up with that one.
You did.
But really, what are we doing here?
I'm working on industrial stuff.
Oh, hi, Aaron.
Hi.
You didn't know I was filming, did you?
No.
Stop.
I have a question for you when you're done.
Okay, no problem. I'll be in there in a second. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm working on industrial stuff.
So we got tower smokestacks
Yep.
on transparent background.
Yep.
Riveting. Was that the name of the art piece that you're going to hang in the gallery? Industrial buildings on
It's
transparent background?
industrial buildings on organic matter. I'm starting to build my art piece up, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to take away from your artistic vision.
No, but the thing is, you're just letting everybody know what I'm doing now.
Oh, no.
It's a secret.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
No, I'm working on a new intro, which I'm not telling you what the intro is.
Fine. Leave me in the dark. Leave them in the dark.
Well, it is kind of a nighttime scene, so yeah, they're in the dark.
Okay. Thematic. So it's a new intro for some sort of series
Possibly.
that may or may not be coming in the future.
Possibly.
Okay.
We will find out.
All right. We will leave the mystery. Maybe we'll find out next week. Maybe we'll find out in 2 weeks.
Same bat channel.
Maybe we'll never find out.
Who knows?
I don't know.
That's like a super extreme close-up.
Yeah, it stayed in focus pretty well, so I was pretty happy with it.
I just hope I didn't have any goop in my eyes, but yeah. If I have goop in my eyes, you're welcome.
Robin, to share that experience with all of you.
Of course, because when you have goop in your eye, you have to see that you have goop in your eye. So that somebody else will say, hey, you got goop in your eye. So if I have goop in my eye, comment down below and say, hey, Rob, you got goop in your eye.
And if you want to leave him comments on his own channel, go to Board Game Maniacs and write, Rob, you have goop in your eyes.
Yes, you can do that too as well. That's true.
Shameless plug for Rob.
Yes, you did it, not me.
Carry on. We're going to come in and say hello to Erin, who we missed last week because she was dealing with some random who wandered into our building.
I was dealing with Rochelle, who's our bookkeeper.
That makes way more sense now.
Yeah, it really does.
I have never met her.
No, it's the first time through since we finished, so I just
Okay.
did a quick tour.
Hopefully she doesn't watch our videos. I think I'm safe though.
I don't think she does. I'd be surprised if she does.
Right? So what are we doing in here today?
Finish up magnets.
Wee.
Yeah, I'm almost done packing all of them again.
Okay.
And I gotta ship out the Shrine of Chaos winner.
Ooh, giveaways?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I don't know.
You don't know what goes on from there?
Yeah, that goes into my question I have for you.
Oh, I
The
used to
Twitch
see.
account.
Oh.
So we'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to Chris and Mike, and then I'll get to you. I'll be back here.
Yeah.
All right. Necrons.
Get out of my office.
Okay, fine.
Do that now.
Get out of my office. See ya. We're gonna hit these guys in a second. Oh no, actually, we'll come here first. Michael. Michael. Open
Don't
vault.
my screen. I'm working on stuff.
Oh, look at this nice drop ceiling.
Okay, hold on. We're good.
What is up, Mike?
Oh, a little bit busy, but
Your office looks much more filled with things than it did last week.
it looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah,
The shelves are like the best thing ever. I gotta say.
much better than your one little white shelf that you had before.
Yeah, with like it was completely full of stuff. I was worried that it was gonna fall and kill me at some point. But
Death by plastic shelf falling on you.
These are a little bit better. I can actually organize stuff better. Things have labels on them.
Enjoying the label maker?
A lot of this stuff isn't mine per se, but it's just stored here. Which
Okay.
is also what this stuff is.
Oh boy.
I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, I don't know.
I think this is painting partner program.
Yeah, a lot of this is painting partner program stuff that has to go out still. A lot of this stuff is up here, just prior advertising projects we've done or will do. So this is stuff that we've done. I know that we've done Oracles, The Edge. We did a little bit for Aristea. Core Space is something that we want to do, but we haven't gotten to that yet. So
Okay.
we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot
Just
going on.
obviously as well, just settling in and trying to get back to where you were 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
right
ago now.
I'm working on spreadsheets with lots of
Spreadsheets.
yeah, and like rebuilding a database or something.
Wow, that sounds just awful.
Yeah, it's going though. So I've been working on that for like the past day and a half now.
Okay.
I'm hoping to have it done today, and then that'll be out of the way. But I'll have more information on that as it's completed. So we'll see. Things might be changing.
Okay, maybe not.
I can't really say anything yet. So
All right. Well, we'll let you get back to it so something can be said in the future.
exactly. Yeah. I don't know if it's good news yet or not yet, but we'll see.
Okay, that's not ominous.
A little ominous.
Right? We're going to pop over to Chris. Hello, sir.
Hi again.
What is up? Now in your office.
Now in my office.
I think we missed you last week in your new office.
Yeah. So, okay, so right off the hop. Okay, so we already talked. This is not a shocker, right? So maybe you guys might have an opinion on this. Now, I don't think Vito has, at the time of taping this, has not seen these yet. But which one do you guys see on a die? So, have a look. Pause your screen. Whatever you got to do, have a look.
Now, my question would be, what is the cutout part? Like, what is actually going to be milled into the die? Is it going to be the white or the black? Do you understand my question?
Mm-hmm. I would imagine the black, no?
Okay. Yep.
Right?
Yep. I just wondering, because I see you have it in both orientations, so I was wondering whether you want it to be all fully milled out or fully outlined.
Again, I mean, like, we'll let Vito pick. I mean, it's his die, right? This is pretty much what he wanted. And so it's just, some minor variations on it. Playing with, basically imagining it being cut and and what is left. I'd imagine the white as the material of the dye.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's because obviously the black has to be the cut, right? So,
Yes.
So even if it was he said it's going to be.
It's going to be purple.
A purple dye.
Yeah.
So and I think a white.
White is going to be like the outline.
Yeah, so you can imagine this being reversed, where this would be white, and that is purple, those are purple, and those are purple, surrounded by purple.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure?
I could see both, all three of them working, actually.
I was actually kind of fond of this one.
It's got like
it was just different.
almost like a Two-Face kind of look to it.
Yeah,
Which I know Vito, being a big superhero fan, might be a huge fan of. I don't know.
Maybe. Because this one here, I feel like this might inadvertently affect the dye. Because it's going to cut out a lot of the dye's face.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yep.
Because the dye is going to be like that, right? Whereas something like this, just a little bit cut out, and then,
One couldn't argue that probably is going to affect the rolling, right?
Yeah. So they say.
I don't know.
I'm sure somebody's done some sort of statistical analysis.
Oh, I'm sure they have out there. Done way too much work than was needed.
Yeah, probably. But otherwise, yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at.
I see your big brand new guy back there.
Yeah, the Gundams. Yeah, this was given to me by a viewer. Goes by the name of Demon Wraith, and he was kind enough to send this to me because I've been talking for quite a while about picking up a Gundam, and so I picked up so I got this one. This is a 140, and that's the scale 140.
Oh, okay.
And, this kit, as far as I understand, is actually pretty good for beginners, which I am, and so yeah.
Because now, is the process of building one of these similar to building a miniature, or?
If you've built model kits before, there's no surprise here. And this is a Bandai kit, and anybody who listens to me tut and ramble on knows I love Bandai kits.
That's some of your Star Wars stuff, right?
All my Star Wars stuff is all Bandai stuff.
Stuff up there.
Yeah, and this is like there's no glue.
Okay.
This is all just press.
It just snaps all together.
Yeah, and he's fully posable. I can do whatever I want with him. Oh, see, look at that. Not even glued on.
We're just proving, just in case anyone didn't believe you, right?
Just in case anybody. Oh, I'm dropping stuff now. Yeah, in case anybody didn't believe me that this is not glued together. And so yeah, so you pose them and do whatever.
Cool.
You can even hold like that, or you can hold it like sideways like that. In fact, maybe I'll leave them like that for a while.
That's awesome. It's got a gangster vibe.
Yeah, I also like this. You can do it. You can pose him with his hand grabbing onto the gun, so he's kind of got.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But Bandai kits are really fantastic. I like Bandai. Yeah, that was super easy to put together. I am going to paint it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I got to do up its seam lines and everything like that. I'm going to glue it, and because it's going to be. Now the question is that once I paint it, do I want to leave it so it's still posable, or do I want to glue it into a fixed pose, or
Right.
Yeah. Do I want to put it onto a base and treat it like a model?
Yeah. Do you still want to leave it more like the action figure almost style it is now?
Yeah, this is an action figure. Yeah, and so yeah.
Cool.
But that was a lot of fun. I did that over the weekend, and
well, I'm excited to see what you can do with that. It's such a big surface, so it kind of gives you.
Yeah, it's a lot of airbrushing. I mean, I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but I am thinking for the reds, metallic.
Ooh.
Metallic red, yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Neat.
Yeah, I can actually even pry the head apart, and if I got really ambitious, I could probably put some LEDs in there.
Oh wow!
And make the eyeballs.
I guess it's just how far do you want to go, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. How far down the rabbit hole does Chris go? And Chris goes down some deep rabbit holes, and so yeah.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, yeah. So let me know, folks, because I mean that I'm sure that will affect his thinking on what he prefers. What do you guys prefer, or something else? The fourth option being other.
whatever you can come up with.
Yeah, whatever. If any of you clever people out there can think of a good one for Vito that says Vito the Vito, post it down below, or thumb up, or whatever.
On Facebook or anywhere, really.
Wherever you're watching this, yeah.
Exactly.
Let us know. Just let us know. Let us know what you're thinking. Write down your thoughts and your feelings and say, today MiniWarGaming, I was feeding my cat and I wondered what.
I was like, how far is he going to go with this? I don't know why, but everyone just keeps getting nonsense and I'm just going to walk away. See you later, Chris.
Yeah, I want to give somebody some good news.
Oh, good news for Mike.
This is like a little bit of a sneak peek of something that we're going to be doing very soon. So if you watch the Open Vault, you get exclusive. We're going to be doing an unboxing of this within the next week.
Ooh, wow.
So you're
Okay.
going to see this pretty soon. So there's a little bit of a sneak peek.
So if you were that is the Fallout.
This is the actual official Fallout Wasteland Warfare game.
Perfect.
So
Not just a board game. This is the actual
This is the
miniature
actual
game.
tabletop game. Nothing to do with the thing that Dave's doing right now.
Okay.
This is like a fan-made kind of 40K universe world.
Yep.
This is the official unboxing or the official game for Fallout.
Sweet.
So looking forward to that. There's a little sneak peek for you.
Awesome.
And you'll probably be seeing that within the next 2 weeks, probably.
Do you know who's going to be doing that, or Dave? Okay.
He'll be doing the unboxing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you,
bye,
Mike.
guys. Back to the numbers.
Spreadsheet land. And now, of course, we come to the tournament hall. Now, last week I tried to show this off, but Josh and Mike were having a meeting, so I didn't get a very good walkthrough. Again, it's been in some of the other update videos as we moved, but for anyone who just didn't catch any of those and just watched the Open Vault, this is it. It's huge. It's so big, and I don't know if that'll be open, but if it is, I will show you. Honestly, it's just terrain storage, so it's locked right now. But it's just terrain storage. You can only imagine it's more terrain.
I can unlock it if you want to see it.
Do they really? Fine, we'll show the terrain and tables.
You can't just show a closed door and then walk away.
I can. It's hard to pull out the keys that are in my pocket in the same side that the camera's holding.
There you go.
All right, perfect. So you guys can thank Mike for this. And here we go. So you guys might recognize some of the terrain that's in here, and obviously it's not full. These shelves actually, we had them custom cut again from just like a melamine board here, because what these came with, I believe, the original storefront when we moved in, which was a flower shop previously, and nope, they're not back there anymore. It actually had glass shelves in it, and we're not necessarily careful enough to put or hold things with glass in it, and the possibilities of glass breaking, especially with terrain and stuff. Imagine if a piece of glass fell all in this, broke off, and now there's bits of glass shards all in it. So to avoid any of that nonsense, wood. Nice wood shelves. So eventually this should be all filled with all the different terrains for the tournament hall. And again, you will notice some of the older stuff that you would have seen in old videos, maybe even some recent videos that, you know what? It was time to retire. It either was long in the tooth or, just wasn't up to par with some of our other terrain that we have. And the other thing is it's also here. It's not like we're throwing it out or moving it off location. So there is some of the tournament hall terrain, like some of these are actually some of my favorite houses and remind me of the days of fantasy and putting those in the corner of the table. But again, they're not super relevant for what we do, and they're a bit bulky. They were originally created by Adam from Greenleaf Terrain for War Machine. So now that scale is a little bit different from the other games. So that's why it's been moved here. And then through there is just the tables and such. So boom, that was storage room. I know it was just as riveting as you guys were expecting. But yes, so this is the tournament hall. This is where things shall be run when tournaments get up and running. And you guys might have the opportunity to come in and play in a big tournament here. And I'm excited for that to get going, because honestly, I don't get to play a lot of games. Mainly because I do all the other stuff. And then, I don't really sometimes want to ask people to be like, hey, I know you just spent all day playing. Let's play a game after work, off camera, for no fun, or just for fun, sorry. So I'm excited to hopefully get a little bit more gaming going now that this is a thing. But I believe that is it. That is all. Open Vault is finished for today. Unfortunately, again, I'm going to have to postpone my Vault portion. I still have not really thought about a location, but there's still a lot of things. The soundproofing needs to get done so the filming can continue. After that, it's got to be labeling, because that's already getting a little bit out of hand now that the comparison between the shelves with labels and without is massive. So all that needs to get done. So hopefully it'll be next week. And moving is, we are still in the process of getting things back in order. So thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate it, and I will see you next week. Happy wargaming.